Welcome to Happy Place Crafting, Crafting Therapy for the Soul. My name's Beth. I think I need to say that. Sometimes I forget that people don't just automatically know that, right? So, today I'm going to just finish up with some cards that I had started these cards. I actually need to fix this one because, is this the one? Yeah, because I put it on the card wrong. But yeah, so we started these cards last night on the live stream with Miss Sophie, and I have like 11-ish more to do, 10-ish, something like that. So I thought we would just finish them. And I was going to do it live, but I was thinking about that. Here, see, I've got an extra one. I'm just going to glue this on here. And I was thinking, I don't know if I'm brave enough to do it without soap. I need to be, because she's, not going to be here for forever. And, I want to continue doing this. And she is getting older and getting busier. And, it's really sweet that, there's a hair on there, that she gives me her time. And, that she still actually kind of wants to hang out with me, even though she's a teenager. I think that's really sweet. But, but I know it's not a forever thing, right? Nothing's forever. So I do need to get used to doing it without her. And so, yeah. So I need to wrap my head around that a little bit, I think. And be a little braver. I'm going to have to lean on the support from some lovely friends that I have out there, and hopefully it'll give me the courage and the nerve to do it. I was also thinking about something else. Last night Biddy Penny asked me about how my niece's wedding went, and it threw me a little bit. And so I just want to clarify that a little bit. Because I wasn't sure how to answer it, because I really wasn't expecting it. But she had a small wedding. We were not invited to it. I did see pictures, and I saw a video of the wedding, and it was very lovely, and I'm very happy for her, and I wish them, all the happiness in the world. So there's no, because I think the way I answered it, because it threw me, I am like so not good at social things sometimes. I feel like I'm always like, sometimes I feel like really socially awkward, because I'm not real good about thinking on my feet. So I'm the type of person that I'm kind of more quiet, and I am an observer in a lot of situations, and I kind of suss out, people in my environment, and then, make decisions from that point on what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I kind of like to be able to think about, boy, is this drying out? It feels like it's drying out. Or maybe it's just a stencil. Hold on a minute. Squirrel. Oh, it's just because this background is just really so busy. Maybe we need to use a color. Let's try that. Let's not use black on black. Let's try a color. How about let's pull this turquoisey color out and see how that does. So yeah, anyways, I'm just not always really good. I do like to kind of think about what I'm gonna say, instead of just flying off and saying whatever, because that usually in the past has got me in trouble, so I've learned to kind of just keep my mouth shut a little bit. There, that kind of has brought, we need something else. There's a lot of circles. Maybe we try some, oh, let's do this one. I love these. I got these, I don't know, I think maybe on Ally. And I just thought they were really cool because they're just all kinds of different. Maybe we should use a different color for this one. No, maybe not. Yeah, see, I kind of like this. I just think they're different. I hope the person that's getting these is gonna like get it, right? I don't know. If not, oh well, I tried. So anyways, I just kind of wanted to say that about that whole situation. Like, I feel bad when people, they like think they're doing a good thing by asking about something, and it's because they don't know. It's like totally innocent, and normally with most people it would be fine. Just with me, sometimes that kind of stuff throws me a little bit, but I don't want people not to ask, because like I'm interested in other people and their lives. And I mean, like, I learned last night, I mean, all this time I thought Bitty Benny's husband was a doctor, and I should have known because she's got like all these nicknames for everybody, right? I kind of feel like I need to be Inspector Gadget and figure it all out. But yeah, and I understand why. Like, she's trying to be, you know, a mother bear and be protective of her family, and I think that's wise in this day and age. But so yeah, that's just, you know, my thoughts on the whole thing for whatever it's worth. But yeah, I mean, I like to know what's going on with people, and that's one of the things I love so much about the live streams is, like, you know, people get to share their, you know, their thoughts too. They get to be part of the show, or part of the, not a show really, but part of the conversation. And I like that because I think it's important to be part of the conversation. But yeah, I just, you know, sometimes I'm a little socially awkward when it comes to that kind of stuff. And then I'm like, then I go through one of those moments where my mind totally goes blank. And then it's like, how do I address this? What do I say? You know, I was the one that shared it. And when I, you know, so that made it fair game for everybody. And sometimes I'm kind of an oversharer. I think maybe I need to kind of work on that. Gosh, what are we going to use for this one? I want to use, I'm not crazy about the eyes for this. Maybe let's use this messy one. This is an awful big stamp for that. Let's skip this one. Here we go. There we go. Are we in frame? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. It's rainy here today. People would say it's a good crafting day. Some people would say it's a good sleeping day. It definitely is looking fallish outside. And, you know, these distress inks, I'm not crazy about stamping with them usually, but I think in this case it's fine because I don't necessarily, I'm not counting on having a clear stamp. Like, you don't really need to see what that looks like. I'm kind of just trying to bring maybe a little bit of color into that particular area, right? I don't know. Trying anyway. Trying. So, I don't know. Life is complicated sometimes. I'm feeling like life is complicated at the moment. When you have 5 kids, you know, the first thing you learn is everybody is very different. I have 5 children. I have 3 girls and 2 boys. They're all very different. And that makes for an interesting dynamic sometimes because you know, some of them, you know, I feel like I have different relationships kind of with some of them than others. And I think maybe some of them kind of get me or understand me a little more than the others do sometimes. So I think adult kids are kind of hard, to be quite honest. I think it's much easier when they're little. And I don't know. I think it's because when they're little and they have problems, they're smaller problems. But when they're adults and they have problems, they're bigger problems. Oh my gosh, this huge truck just went by, a logistics truck. And that's weird because usually we don't get trucks like that back here. Let's see. All right, let's use a flower for this one. Kind of something sticky looking, stick-ish. It's fine. See, I just have like all my flowers like thrown in this thing. All the little ones. Wait, does this say something? Yeah, it does. Darn. Wish it didn't. That's an actual like stick. Oh, another loud truck. People are waking up and moving on in their daily lives. Oh my gosh. Wonder where this flower is. I was looking the other day for something like this. I need to keep that out. Wonder where the flower is that goes to that. Because it doesn't appear to be in here, does it? It would be big. I'm looking for something that I'm just not seeing here. I don't feel like this is everything. I feel like some things are missing out of here. Is there another? Yeah, there is. Here. Let's stick all these back in here. I know this is probably not the greatest way to store these, but I don't know. It's just kind of, I don't know what I do. I think these were all like, most of these were from, you know how you get those magazines and they have like stamps in them on a sheet or whatever. I think I bought some like at a garage sale or something and they were in there. Let's do orange with this. Do we have orange? That's red. Here we go. Spiced marmalade. Lady Marmalade. Let's do orange. Let's see how this does. Yeah, I'm not hating that. I'm not hating that. I think it'll be alright. Oh, did we just put them both down here? Yeah, I think we do. Like that. I don't know, this one reminds me of, does anybody watch Outlander? Oh my gosh, I love that show. Jamie. Oh, gotta love him. Gotta love him. Would not kick him out of bed, that's for sure. Alright. Yeah, he's pretty good looking. He has a, him and one of the other guys, they have this other show where they like traveled around Scotland, I think. It was really actually kind of cool. It was funny too, though. They have pretty good sense of humor, and I like that. I like that. I like a funny person. Yes, I do. We probably should have like, I feel like we need some like circles or something. Where did that one go? Oh, what did I do with it? Here it is. Let's use... Is this it? Wait a minute. Those are like splatters. No, I think this is it. This is the one that's like... I thought I had another one though, but maybe I'm losing it. Who knows? I feel bad that Norma wanted to see me decorate the things and I cut the video off. I just feel like sometimes my videos get too long and then people are going to be like, oh my god, is this woman ever going to shut up? Hey, that's kind of cool. Yeah. I'm liking that, I think. Yeah. Do we do something over there? Yeah, but not this. Let's do... let's do some little splatters. Some little splatters. Do you guys ever feel like people misunderstand who you are? It's funny to see, like, especially as my kids grow older, it's funny to see their perspective on the past, right? I think that's really very interesting. That's why I'm kind of like a firm believer in I think it's great people who journal, and I think it's probably very healthy and very good for them. I just don't think they're meant really to be shared. Because I think they're private and personal, and I think when you write them with the intention of somebody else reading them, then it kind of skews the perspective, right? But I don't know where I was going with this. This is my stupid brain sometimes. I don't know if it's like, well, I know that my depression and anxiety play a role in all of that. But like today, I don't feel depressed, and my anxiety is fine today, but my mind still doesn't like do what I always need it to do. Man, I really like this one. But we've got some butterflies. Do I have a butterfly stamp somewhere? I'm pretty sure I do, but do I know where it is? Probably not. If I were a butterfly, where would I be? I have one place to maybe look. Oh, I was right about a butterfly being there, but it's not a... Oh, we could just put a butterfly on there. Oh, let's do that. Oh, wait, do I have... Oh, I picked up this one from the bottom one. There we go. Hold on, let's pull a butterfly and see. Where are the butterflies? Here they are. Alright. This was an old stationery box that I don't know, I've had for forever. And it had this lovely, and it wasn't really lovely. It was just like a hot pink color paper in it and some envelopes. And somebody had given it to me. And so I was like, I'm going to use it for, let's see. I think maybe, I want to, I don't think it needs a lot. Do we want her? Let's audition a few here and decide which ones. This one, I think is too much like the background. I think it for sure needs to probably be more solid. This one is a little bit different. It has some of the yellow. We could use that. There's all these real pretty ones, but I don't really feel like they go. They're too, this one's too big. Some of these are way too big. Yummy, yummy butterflies. Who doesn't love a butterfly, right? I don't want to put anything too... Those are too small. I think we're going to go with that one, actually. Let's just go with what we know works. Okay. So we're going to do that. Do we need to do anything else? I'm not really sure. I don't really think so. I think that's good with that one. All right. Oh, I can't forget to go back and put flowers in these. I put flowers in the insides of the other ones, just to give them a little zhuzh. And we could have made these fancier, I suppose, but I could have put layers upon layers upon layers. But I think this is actually, but you know what? Something just occurred to me. I kind of feel like I want to put some words. Did I get the word stamps out? Where? No. Oh, I might have had them out last night. Because I feel like they're down here. Hold on. Let's see, this one's just full of my words. Stuff that's got writing. Because that's the way I think, right? I feel like you need to craft, you need to store things the way you think, right? So when I'm looking for words, I want them all to be together. I don't care who made them, really. I just need them to be together where I can access them. And like if I'm looking for butterflies and I just want to pull all the butterflies, I don't care, you know, if they're Tim Holtz or Simon Hurley or, you know, whoever they are. Mindless Crafting or Biddy Penny, whoever made them, I don't really care. I just want to know that I know where they are and I can get to them and they're all together. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Man, I wish. Me wish. Let's just do that. And then let's put a little up here to kind of even it out. Yeah, I like that. I like it. I think that does well with the card. If I saw that, I would think it was cool. I would send these. Like, I hope. I don't know. Sometimes I overthink things. Do you overthink things? Sometimes I do. I overthink it. That's one of the reasons, like, I like to craft. Because I try to keep my mind busy, right? The busier my mind is, the less lower my anxiety is. Because the more time I don't have to think about things. Should we put a flower on here? Let's do that. Let's grab our flowers. Let's look in our old box and see what we find. Let's see. I kind of want something white. Maybe we use one of these. See, I've got all these flowers just shoved in here. There's these are like those things you get from Alley or whatever. I mean, we can't use that with this, but I mean, they're floral, so I keep them in here, so when I'm looking for a flower, I know where to keep them. Let's see, we don't want anything that big, I don't think. Do we have a white flower that's, oh, wait. This has got some definition to it. We might be able to take one layer of that off. Do we have any more white ones? Are there any more of those? Oh, that one's got blue and white. I don't like that as much. Oh wait, I don't like that as much either though. Dang, I need another one of those white ones, I think. Or we could use one of these. Or we could do that inside of that. I'm thinking. What's this? That's not really the same kind of flower. Plus it's got glitter. I need another white one, like... Oh, wait, I think I found one. I did find one. Let's use those. Do we want to put it behind the newspaper? Let's see what that would look like. Wait, I want to take this humper off of here. What do we think? No, because... no. Alright. But I do like removing the humper, so we're going to do that with both of them. Alright, let's put the flowers back. And this is just my thought process, and I will reiterate once more, I am not here to teach you anything. I'm not a teacher. I'm not here to teach you anything. I'm just here to hang out and have a chat and hopefully maybe inspire you to do something. Maybe I just inspire you to color, or maybe I inspire you to just pick up your paper. I don't know. Maybe I just, you know, maybe I inspire you to go get this kit from, who is this from? Digi Eye Art on Etsy. And I mean, I found them and I think they're cool. And I'm not getting like, this is not a paid promotion or anything like that. So don't get your feathers all in a ruffle. It's not that, it's not like that. I just found them and I like the kit and I'm going to give them credit because I think it's cool. And the background paper I actually did. So, and I think it's cool. I just knew I needed something, and so voila, there it is. Okay, I like that one. Another one down. Hey, we're just flying through these without soap to interrupt me. I'm just kidding, Sophie, if you're watching this. If you watch, I'm just kidding, because she keeps me on track. She keeps me focused. But I was also thinking about how Norma said she wanted... I get the fact that people are like curious as to what, you know, we look like and stuff like that. But also part of me is like, what does it really matter? Like, make me look however you want me to look in your head. It doesn't really matter what I look like. You know, I mean, at least I don't think it should. So there's that. I get though that people are curious because I'm curious about people too. Usually when I start watching somebody's channel, I go back and I'm like, you know, oh, do they ever show themselves? Do we ever get to see what they look like? You know, and if they do, then I usually watch that because I get it. I'm curious too. But in the same regard, there's somebody I watch, Julie from Camellia Crafts. She's never shown who she is, and I respect that about her. She doesn't want to, and it's not really important, right? I mean, it's not like she's not sharing makeup tips, right? I mean, she's crafting. That's what I care about, and I love her personality, and I love her voice, and so I don't really care what she looks like, to me at least. But that's just my 2 cents worth, you know, for whatever it's worth. There that is, because I'm just like, I don't know. I get that people are curious, but in the same regard, I don't think it really matters. You know, I mean, I guess you maybe get kind of a sense a little bit better of who they are if they share, but, and maybe someday I will, but I don't know. I'm kind of protective of myself in a lot of ways, and I'm certainly protective over my kids. And so, and Sophie is beautiful, no joke. She really is. I mean, she has no reason not to ever be on camera. She is for sure beautiful. And I'm not just saying that because she's my kid. She's really very pretty. I mean, that's no joke. But, you know, I don't know. Someday we may, but when we do, it's not going to be because we feel like we were pressured into doing it, because other people were curious and that's what people want. If we do ever share, you know, what we look like, it'll be because, you know, I've gotten comfortable enough to be able to do that. And it's something that I actually want to do, not something that I feel like I need to do to make other people happy. Does that make sense? I hope it does. And I hope I don't offend anybody by saying that either, because it's not meant to be offensive. It's just meant to explain my position, right? And so I think that's what I did. This car just almost hit my basketball hoop. What are these people doing? Some people are just, I don't know. Oh my gosh. I think that, I don't know. It's none of my business. I'm just gonna mind my own. Mind your own, woman. Okay, look, see how this has got this thing? I think we need that in yellow up here in this corner, especially because this page, it does have, if you can see, kind of, it has a slight kind of marble-ish, very light pattern to it. But some of them I wanted to be more neutral because, like I said, when I was making these, I'd already gotten this kit, but I wasn't sitting there looking at the kit, making the backgrounds. I was just in there making backgrounds and thinking, I like this vibe, this probably would go with this, right? Okay. So I just kept messing. And this is what I came up with. But yeah. Gosh, we have some deep conversations when some days when I'm alone. These are just things that come to my head sometimes. Like, look, see, that's cool. I like that. All right, we can go with that. And then I feel like we need some dots, like, but they can't be dark. What color do we want them to be? Do I have, we could do, I know what we could do. They're like white here, so maybe let's do the opposite. Or look at this stone look. Do we have anything that looks like that? Do we have anything that looks like stones? That would be an interesting stamp, wouldn't it? Something that looks like these cobblestones. Somebody needs to get on that. That would be an interesting stamp to use for texture, for sure. How about this one? This one kind of looks like stones, but it's kind of, I have the hiccups. Good Lord. Does that mean I've been talking too much? Lack of oxygen to my brain. Imagine that. My brain's not getting enough oxygen. That is not a big stretch there, folks. Okay. Okay, so here's my idea. Let's do this, and then we're going to stamp it off, and then we're going to stamp on here so that it leaves a bit, but that it's not obnoxious. Stamp off. Stamp on, right? Stamp off. Stamp on. I think we need one right there. Here, maybe there. Yeah. I'm liking this. I feel like it needs in that corner. There we go. Yeah. And what do we do? This looks empty to me. What are we going to do about that? But I feel like the rocks need to stay here. That's kind of going to mimic the sun here. We need something that kind of mimics the cloud. What? I see. I got one. But what are we gonna... Let's do blue. Let's do blue. Okay, I got it. Where did I get this from? Oh, over here. Let's use this long one here, because this kind of looks like it might mimic a cloud a bit. And we're going to use the blue. So let's put that on here. Alright. And then, okay, we're gonna put it there. Alright. I'm loving it. I'm loving this one. I'm getting better at this as I'm going. See, the more you play, the better you get. That's how you learn, is by playing, I think. You know, one of my daughters, Katie, she's a director at a preschool daycare, and it's their whole concept is like learning through play, and I think that's really smart. When my kids were little, mostly how I taught them to do stuff. Oh wait, I want that to go up a little bit. Yeah, there. All right. Was mostly through play, right? Like, you know, fishing for numbers or fishing for letters, or we would fish off the back of the couch, and there would be like, they'd have a paper clip with a magnet, and they would pick, you know, letters and stuff up. Like, I loved doing kind of stuff like that to teach them, and they had fun doing it, but they were also learning. And so, you know, my son and I were talking about that the other day, about exercise. I hate to exercise, and it just isn't my thing. It's not fun. I don't enjoy it. And I was telling him, when I was probably at my very, like, in the very best shape of my life, is when I used to go, when I lived in Texas, and we used to go dancing twice a week. We would go to a bar and go, like, line dancing, and we would dance for hours, and I loved it, and I had so much fun. But I also, it got me in really good shape, right? But it didn't feel like it. I mean, I was exercising, but it didn't feel like exercise because it was fun. So, because he was talking about how you need to make exercise a habit, and I'm like, gosh, it's hard to do when you don't have very much fun doing it. Like, I need to trick myself into thinking I'm having fun in order to do it. But so yeah, I think anything, if you make it fun, then it's more enjoyable, then you want to do it, and it makes it easier to achieve your goal, right? So crafting is fun, and you know, just like with my gel printing the other day, I am not good at it. I'm really new to it. That's only like, what, the third time or so that I've done it. What are we going to do with this? This is just bizarre. feel like we need some big, like a big red flower. Let's see what we got. Let's see if we have anything that would match that. I'm just looking here. Let's look in our book. Not in our book, but our box. Let's see if we find any kind of... And yes, this is how I store them. I don't store them by color. I store them by size. Ooh, something like this would be really good if it was in a different color. We have one. That would be really good. We have a yellow one too. And there's blue. Those would work. That's actually the flower I'm looking for that goes to that dye. Ooh, that one. So one of those should work. Oh, wait, maybe this. Actually, I think these are more perfect. Those work better. Those look more like those flowers than these do. Although I kind of like this one too. But no, I think... Yeah, I think these look more like it. We'll use that. We'll use that. Okay. I kind of want this down here. And we might only need one. I think we only do need one. Let's just put that there. Anyways, what was I talking about? Learning through fun, trying things. I think that's what's all. That's how you learn. Trial and error, make mistakes. That's why I'm like, you know, I'm still really learning, and I think that's like an important part of getting older and growing, is to not stop learning, right? To be forever a student. In, you know, maybe not like a student of education, but a student of the world. Like, I'm still learning things. My kids teach me things all the time. I'm learning things about myself that I didn't realize that, you know, but I'm still continuously, I'm a lifelong learner. I think Dawn said that the other day. Or yes, last night, I think maybe. Oh, this one I love. I'm not sure this needs much. I think I will use some print. But that's probably it for this one. But yeah, I mean, I think I'm a lifelong learner. Number one, I didn't go to college until I was 40. I didn't go to college after school like everybody else did. I had a kid, a baby. I couldn't go to college. That was not happening for me. I had to work and support my kid. And that was my choice. I get that. So I'm not complaining about it at all. Is this big enough? No. We need a bigger arm. Is this one big enough? Look what I did to this one. This was one of the springy ones. I don't really like those so much. So I took the springy things off of it, and I put a pop socket, my old pop socket from my phone, on it. And it works just fine. See? Gotta be ingenuitive. Gotta be ingenuitive. That's for sure. But yeah, I'm constantly learning. I'm learning things that I should be doing. I'm learning things I wish I had known. Gosh, if I'd known then what I know now, I'd be dangerous. Watch out, world. I would have been dangerous. So I was thinking, if I'd known about like this YouTube thing 20 years ago, it would have been a game changer. I never really paid it any attention. gosh, I hope this is not upside down. I kind of think it might be. Oh, maybe not. No, it's not. And it's not very dark. You can't hardly even see it. I'm wondering if this is drying out. I think it might be a new time for a new... I've had this one for a minute. And the thing is, I do have other ones. Maybe I should get a different one out. Because when I bought this one, I bought several. Because I didn't know what ones I would like. And I do know that I like this one better than... There's another black one I have, and I don't like it as well. Okay, let's try this again. Let's do it on this side this time. Okay. Well, I'm not mad about that. You can kind of see it, but it's kind of faint. You kind of have to look for it, but it's not distracting. So, I'm good with that, I think. Okay. I'm not mad about it. All right. Stick those back in there so they don't get lost. I feel like I'm always... I have made quite a mess here. I probably need to straighten up a little bit. I've got inks everywhere. I'm going to tell you a little secret. Are you ready? I feel like I use so much glue, and glue is so expensive. And I've had this theory that the more expensive glues, okay, except for art glitter glue, but I have this theory that some of the more expensive glues are really just pretty much just regular white glue in fancier bottles. That's my theory. So you know what's been in here? And what I've been using? Oh my gosh, I got ink all over me. Is regular white glue. Because I just want to see how it does. And it's a lot cheaper, right? So, I don't know. Call me crazy, but I want to see if it works. Okay, here we go again. Now, this flower here, I feel like I have something that looks very similar to that. And I do. And it's supposed to be right here, but where is it? It's not on there. Oh, is it here? No. Here it is. It just isn't stuck to there. Alright. I feel like that looks very similar. So we're going to use that. And we're going to stamp it in... Gosh, I wish I had a peach color. But I don't. I've got that orange. Wait, do I have another orange? Hold the phone. Or as Elizabeth would say, please hold. She says that all the time, and I'm thinking, she must have been in customer service because she says it so easily that, or she was a secretary or something. Now this one is not bad. Let's see the difference. Okay, that. Should we use that one or should we use that one? I think we use this one. I think this one is too bright. Oops. Oh my gosh. Why did I just do that? Woman. What's wrong with you? That cannot go in there. And you do not want to contaminate your inks. That would not be a good idea either. Okay. Alright. Let's stamp some flowers. Let's do some here. that. I like that. Should we continue him over here? To give him like a border? Oh, it probably wouldn't hurt. Let's just try it. Let's just see. Alright. Not bad. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Alright. So that's kind of like a border there. And then, do we need anything up there? Do we do a circle person? Do we do some lines? Or do you think that's okay? Or we do I have something that looks like stitching? Do I have something? I do, I think. Okay, let's put this back. Get them out of the way. Where are the stitches? Do we have one that just looks like... No. I don't. Very interesting. Wait, what did I do with this one? Oh, it just fell. There it is. I didn't lose it. It's just fallen off of its sheet. We have this stitching. Okay, stick that back in there. Voila. Did we ever find... I need to find that flower that goes in there because I'm going to show you guys something that I saw, but I need, and I did it already with the Christmas tree, but I don't know. Maybe we use just make dots with a pen to kind of follow it out. Okay, wait. Where's the one that looks like lines, kind of? This one. Let's do that. That's like in a greenish color. Let's use this light green. Okay. Alright, so if we have that there, then we want to do that like there. And then maybe do it here and here. Yeah? Okay. That, I'm not mad about that. That looks good. Alright, we'll do that. And then let's continue the dots. We need a black marker. Okay, wait, where did this come from? Here. Move that. Hey, we're almost done, folks. Once again, I did not set the timer, so I have no idea how long this is. I really need to get better about doing that. Where is the black marker? Oh my gosh, Sophie had it the other day. Did she not? Did she not give it? Oh no, here it is. It's right here. Alright, we're going to put this down so that this isn't going to move. Okay. Do that. There. See, people would not know to look at these if these weren't designed to be together because of just some stamps, right? And I'm just looking through whatever I've got. It's not like I I didn't go out and buy anything. Let's just continue it there. And here we're going to continue it. There. And that way it looks like it. And you know what? Most people won't probably even notice that. Just me. Or you. Because you saw me do it. It's just one of those little details that most people want. This is our last one, folks. I can't believe it. Then we'll have done 20 cards. And we'll have a Christmas gift done, which is wonderful. Okay. This is the last one. Ooh, this is a toughie. What are we going to do? Because this background is really dark, so it's going to be very difficult to stamp on. It does have some, like, a pattern of, like, newspaper words in these mountains, it looks like. Can you see that? Can you see it? And the mountains there? Look, you can kind of see it. So maybe we do that, but we try to use the white with the newspaper print. Let's try it. We don't really have anything to lose, right? It's just paper, after all. It's just paper. We got to just make sure, because we did just use this with the black, that this is really good and cleaned off. Because we don't want it to be like gray. I don't think it's really stamping anything on. Although it doesn't look totally clean, does it? It doesn't look clear. Should we use a baby wipe on it? Nah. We're not going to be that anal about it, are we now? No, we're not going to be. Okay. Let's stick this on here. Do that. Get it to stick. And then let's do this. And see. This might not work out at all. And if it doesn't, then it doesn't. Or be none the worse for wear. We'll just have tried and not succeeded. We'll try something else. Because that's how we learn, right? Is we just keep trying things. Alright. It's looking kind of whitish, so let's see. Let's see if it works. Let's put it there. And pull our little thing out. And let's press it on there. And see how it does. And hopefully it's not upside down, because I didn't really look again. Although it wouldn't matter if it was. I'm just saying. I mean, it might matter to some people, but that did not really work. Okay. I don't see anything. I see nothing. No print. It didn't do what I thought it would do at all. So that was a fail. So we gotta figure something else out. So do we try another color? I'm trying to think if I have anything else that's really light. We could. I know what we could do. Alright, are you ready? Are you ready, Bart? Wait, let me see. Okay, this is a pigment ink. Let me see what the other one I have is. This is a dye ink. like this one. This one's a dye ink too. Yeah, I don't like dye inks as much. Yeah, no. I like this one better. I'm gonna have to order another one of these. See, this one has never even been opened. Never even been opened. Quickly dries on most papers. Dries all paper surfaces, including coated and texture papers. Yeah, this one I don't like as well either. Fast drying dye inks will give you uniform coverage and a crisp impression every single time. They're excellent for water-based techniques and perfectly complement our clear polymer stamps. I don't know. I use this with everything. This says it's perfect for watercolors. So, like, they're all perfect for watercolor. So I guess it just depends whatever you like best. This I don't think dries as quickly, because it does not say quick drying. So these must dry quicker. This one doesn't dry as good. So probably for somebody who's kind of newer like me, this is probably better. That's just my guess. Okay, wait. I was thinking, I had this brilliant idea and now I've lost it. Wait, where's the picture? Okay. We're gonna need another piece of paper. And we're gonna need gold embossing powder. And we're gonna try this and see if this works. Okay. The only thing I'm worried about is because this pad is kind of running out of ink. I need to get a new one. I need a new one. It'll have to be my ink of choice next month. I'm not going to be able to get another VersaFine color. I'm going to have to get VersaFine black. But that's okay. Hey, I figure if I buy one a month, eventually I'll have the colors that I need anyway. I don't really need them. They're not necessary. I just want them. Okay. I think this is right. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, I have a feeling this might be upside down for real this time. But that's okay if it is. Alright, let's see how well this does this. I don't know. Because it's pretty fine. Let's see how well we can get this to work out. Alright. I think this might work. Alright, let's get our heat tool. This might be loud for a minute. It's not really that loud though. I must have had ink on my nail because I have the embossing powder stuck to my nails. Oh, that's a whole new thing. I wonder if you can put embossing powder on your nails. Although your hand would get really hot when you needed to try to set it, wouldn't it? Bad thought. Not a good thought. Don't do that. Don't try that at home. I don't think that would work. Didn't think that one through. Okay. Here we go. I'm pretty sure this is upside down, but oh well. I think we're going to maybe... We need to stamp this side, I think. I'm not sure you can really tell. You can kind of tell their words. Some places. Some places not. I cannot tell you how old this embossing powder is. I've had it for forever, but it's all over my hands. Yeah. Wait, did I get that good enough? Maybe I didn't. Hold on a minute. It seems to be kind of rubbing off a little bit. It should not be doing that. Come on. You need to set. You need to melt. There we go. It's better. Pretty cool. Alright, we'll heat it a little bit more after we stamp it again. Okay, wait. Let's put this back in the jar. And this, since for some reason I didn't move the other piece of paper. Do you guys ever use your stamp offs for anything? Like, this is kind of cool. It's turning out kind of neat. Okay, wait. We need to stamp it again. We just have to do the edge here. And let's try to make sure that it's... Okay, I think this is right side up. It is. So this is the right side up. Alright, where's the edge of the card that we need to do? Is this edge here. So we need to ink this edge here. So let's just ink that. Get it inked. Get her done. Okay. There we go. I gotta go in and watch. T did a video. She's gonna do this thing, this blindfold challenge thing. I'm not exactly sure how it's gonna work, but I'm really interested in seeing how it's gonna work. So I really wanna. She did like a thing where she explained the whole thing, and I really want to go in and watch it because I'm interested to see what it's all about. It's so funny because I just keep on finding through people, I keep finding new people. Like through Dawn and T, I found Elizabeth Costa Rogers. And then it turns out that she lives in Toledo, Ohio, which I live in Ohio. I live near Columbus, outside of Columbus. But, I mean, that's like the biggest city I live near, I guess, is Columbus. But yeah, so she's an Ohio transplant, I guess. I don't think she's from here, and she's super funny. And I really I enjoy watching her channel. So I found her. Like, you find all these new people and new things, and it's kind of like a snowball going down a hill, right? You know, it starts out small, and then, you know, it just becomes bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, your circle or your group of people that you like. It's pretty cool too. Here we go. There's that. And I think it just gives it enough interest that it should be good. Should we use, let's not use this with this. Let's use art glitter with this one because I'm afraid with the, because this is kind of raised a little bit, I'm just afraid it's not going to stick good enough. I mean, it's not like we're just sticking paper to paper, right? So we'll use the art glitter and put this down. And there we go. All right, now, get that back in there. Okay, let's put this one away. Put that away, put it away. Let's be good. Let's clean up our mess a little bit so you can see what, oh, see, that didn't stick that well. Stay. Stay down. Okay. Was this in this? I think it was. No, these were in here. These were in here. Okay, so this is part of my, like, these are part of my everyday go-to. So is this one? Oh, wait. This might have been in one of them. This might have been in here. It was. Yeah, these are in my, like, I saw something the other day that had stamps that were like, they pulled them out and they were like, these are mine that, you know, I use all the time. And I knew exactly what they meant because I have mine that, like, I use all the time too. And I have them in a special place, and when I need them, then they're easy to just get to and pull out. Okay, there, put that back. We don't, oh, we do need this. We gotta stamp. We gotta stamp all the back of the cards with our name on them. Okay. Because I want to get this, like, done, dusted, wrapped up, moving on to something else in my life, right? Because I have other ones I want to do as well, but they're going to be very different than these. Okay, we're going to put that away. We can leave that up there. We're going to need these because we got to finish putting those in. Oh, let's put this away. Let's put this away. Oops. See, this is why you have a big belly and big boobs, is to catch stuff. Catch it so it doesn't fall. Oh my gosh. The movie Twister comes on, is it Peacock, I think? This weekend. And I've been wanting to see it, but I didn't want to have to pay to see it. Because I remember the original, and it was so good. And everybody keeps saying that this one is really good too. So I really want to see it. I've been waiting. So, how do we have an extra one of these? We had 2 extra. Both with sheep. We did have one that we did with sheep, I'm pretty sure. Wait, flip this over. Yep. Flip it over, lady. Okay. Is this stuck now? Yeah, it's stuck finally. Okay. Let's put this away. Alright. I feel like I've got embossing powder everywhere now. Oh, we didn't put this away. Weeks. Tight fit. Squeaky squeaks. Alright. So I think we had all those. Nope, maybe this one doesn't have a flower either. These all do though. Pretty sure. Yeah. So these all have flowers. We need to add flowers to these. We're gonna finish these. I'm not gonna leave you like hanging. Oh wait. This is gonna be, this one would be perfect with this. Look, the colors are perfect. Alright. Let's get our glue. And get this going. I don't want to leave anybody like Norma hanging, that we didn't get them done and complete them. That drives me crazy too. So I don't know why I did it. I don't know. I stress out about stupid things and I shouldn't. I like this one with this one. So I'm not going to anymore. I'm just not going to worry about things like that. I'm not going to let it stress me out. Do you know what I am stressed out about? Is the holidays. Oh my God. I just dread them. When I was young, I looked forward to them, but not anymore. Ugh, they're so stressful, I feel like. I just feel like they're stressful. And it's really hard to make everybody happy, and I don't know. The whole thing stresses me out. Do we like this one, or do we like that one? I think we like that one better. I think the colors go better. So yeah, so I'm stressed out. Thanksgiving used to be my very favorite holiday because you don't have to buy anybody gifts. You just all get together and make some food or bring some food and hang out and play games and eat until you can't eat anymore. And it just used to be really fun. And now it's just, I feel like it's just so stressful. And it's just not fun anymore. And I think when it gets to that point that you need to reevaluate, like, what are you doing? Like, half the people in my family do not even like Thanksgiving, what we make for Thanksgiving. They don't like turkey and all that stuff. My grandkids, they don't eat any of it. They'd rather have just macaroni and cheese, probably. They're all still little. And so, yeah, it's just hard to get it all figured out. So I'm like, I don't know. And then we have my friends coming from out of town, and well, he's not just my friend, he's my first ex. Him and his husband are coming, and I haven't seen them in a while, so I'm really thrilled that they're coming. But that adds extra to it all, so I don't know. Do we like this one with that? Do we need something? No. I think I like this one. Although, no. Yeah, I think we use that one. There must be some that I like more than others because we're getting down to the nitty gritty, and I feel like I have doubles of some and not others, and I'm like, oh, I must have already used them. Because I think I printed them twice, because when I counted them, I was like, there's not quite 20, so I'm going to need to print them twice. And I'm pretty sure I printed them 2 to a page, so they would be a little bit smaller. I love this one. This one's got to be like one of my favorite ones. I could have done a whole set of just this one and been very happy with that. I like these. I hope they like them so that I don't know. I might make myself a set eventually. This year though, okay, so usually at the beginning of every year, because I've been trying to kind of look towards what's going to be happening in the future. Oh my gosh, my stomach is growling. I hope you don't hear that. I promise I ate breakfast well, 4 hours ago I did. But I did eat breakfast. So I don't know what my stomach's deal is. It's saying, feed me, Seymour, feed me. But, what was I talking about? Now I totally forget. My stomach messed me up. Oh, I was talking about the new year. And let's see, the new year. I don't remember what I was going to do. I don't remember. I totally lost my train of thought. Maybe it'll come back to me. Because now the more I stress about it, the further and further it leaves my mind. Because what's going through my mind is, oh my God, I can't believe you forgot what you're talking about. How stupid are you? That kind of thing. That's how my brain does. It's just not good sometimes. Oh, anyways. I wish I had like a rewind button on myself. Rewind. What were you talking about? This is what you were talking about. See, if Sophie was around, she'd be like, this is what you were saying. So go back to that. She would say squirrel for sure. And then she'd say, okay, like, and she'd get me back on track. But she's not here, so nobody to get me back on track. She was going to pop in, so I didn't do it live, so I chickened out. I'm going to have to tell her I balked it. Okay, definitely this one. Look, we have some flowers left. Woohoo! I think I'm going to print these again and fussy cut them because I want to have them because I think I will use them for other things. Because they're definitely kind of whimsical and, I don't know, different, right? And they were free. They were a gift with the printables that I purchased. So I thought that was really nice. Like, they didn't have to do that. So that was sweet. All right. Let's take these and stick them in the flower box. Huh, flower box. They're big, so we'll put them on that. Got that done. That's put away. Now we just have to stamp the back of all of these, and then we're done. Right? See, we did every part of it. Should we use, maybe for stuff like this, that it's not as, okay, where did that one go that I hadn't opened? Let's use this one. Okay. Because you know what, if we don't use it, it's probably going to go bad, and then we wasted our money. So let's just use it. We could use it for this. Except it's going to die my thing, but that's okay. Yep. See, it says, made with love by Beth. I want to get one that says Happy Place Crafting, but this one was like, I think it was like $30. Oops, that one was not as good. Need to be more careful. There we go. That's better. They'll get the gist. They'll get it. When I'm making, oh, I know what I was getting ready to talk about. When I'm making cards for holidays and stuff, I usually put the date back here under this. Like I'd put 2024. So that for people that do keep them and look back on them, they'll know what year they're from. What I was going to say is every January I usually, see, I remembered, I usually make all the birthday cards for the whole year. But this year, I was going through cards the other day, and I have a lot of cards. I'm going to try to pick through the cards that I have and find cards that I can send to people and not make them this year. And that way, I'm not hoarding all these cards. Right? Because I feel like I'm always making new cards, so for different things. And I know I kind of bounce back and forth between cards and junk journals and just whatever I'm into at the moment. And so, you know, that's just, I think I said from the very beginning, that's why I named my channel the way I did, because I don't want to be like pigeonholed into some, oh, you're only doing this. This is the only thing you can do. Because I'm not that kind of crafter. And if I get bored of doing one thing, then I'm going to move on to something else. So, but so far, not bored. I hope you're not bored. But who knows? Maybe you've already turned the channel. Maybe you fast forwarded me. Maybe you're like, nah, I'm done. That's okay if you have. I'm probably not for everybody. I think these turned out really pretty. I'm like really liking them. They are for sure my cup of tea. Who would have thought that I would find that I love this? Because it totally doesn't seem like my thing, but it kind of is. I kind of like to do, I think that's why I like, okay, as much as I don't like messy, I like the messy look, kind of. The more distressed, old kind of look. I don't know. And these feel kind of like, I don't know. These just, when I saw these, I was like, oh my gosh, I just fell in love with them. They're just really different. And I don't care, like, if somebody did them with AI, or how they did them, or if they drew them, or, I don't, you know, they collaged them. I don't care how they did them. I just think they're cool. And I'm going to support cool artists, because I just like that. That's part of what I like about Biddy Penny. A lot of her stuff is, like, different. And I like that. It's not all the same. Some people you look at and you're like, and the same is okay. I mean, the same is the same. People like it, and it sells, and, you know, I get it. But I like different. And I think that's what attracted me to Biddy Penny's channel. She does a lot of things that are kind of different. And brave, to me, I think. Some of the things she does are brave. So, because it takes bravery to be different, right? To not be so mainstream and do what everybody else is doing. It takes bravery to do your own thing. And I'm working on that. I'm working on being brave. Oops, wait a minute. I picked the envelopes up. 2. Yeah, see, I've got 20 envelopes here. The only problem is when I made this box, it's not quite big enough for the envelopes. So what I'm going to do, this is what I've decided. Wait, let's put my favorite one on top. What's my favorite one? I don't know. I really like that one. I love this one. Oh, there's so many I like a lot. I love that one too, though. I like that one. Let's put that one on top. All right. We're going to do these like half and half. I made this little box. If you want to see how I made this box, I can certainly do a tutorial for you. It's super easy. It'll be really quick. Oh, we need something on the front here. Maybe we need to put one of these. And then, wait. No, we don't need to get that fancy, right? Maybe we need to just, maybe we need to leave it alone and stop overthinking it. Okay, so I thought about doing that, and then, look, this is what I thought about doing. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I thought about doing this. Oh, wait, where's the words? We need those too. Do we leave these in here? Maybe we do. Hold on. Let's... Okay. So there's like birthday and anniversary and like all kinds of stuff. Thank you. I stamped out all kinds of stuff on that. All right. We're going to do that. We're going to tape that. Let's put that in the bottom of this box. Or should we put it on the top? Maybe we put it there. Okay. We'll do that. And then I thought we would wrap it like this with the envelopes. The next box I'm going to make big enough for the envelopes, but this one I didn't, and I don't want to have to redo it, so we're just going to figure it out. We're going to do that, and then we're going to pull this underneath here, like that. And then we're gonna knot it and put a little bow. No, no bow. We're just gonna knot it. It's not really long enough for a bow. Okay. There we go. And that's a cute little gift, and I think I'll put wait, one more thing. I need to put a tag on it. Let's put a tag. Whoops. I just threw my tape in the garbage. That was not a good idea. What are you doing, lady? I know I have some Christmas tags somewhere. Could just use one of these. Wait a minute. Let's try this. Hole reinforcers. Where's the little hole punch? Let's mark it. Let's use red. Red. Okay. Put that around here. And this could be like, so you could get this done in a day. So let's say somebody's coming that you didn't anticipate coming and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't have a gift for them. You could throw together a set of note cards pretty quickly. Definitely within like a half a day, like a few hours. I mean, you figure this took us probably what? A couple hours from start to finish. We got it all wrapped and everything. And it's all ready. And we're just gonna thread this through here. And later I'll put their names on it. I'm not going to tie that because I want to be able to take it off to write their names and maybe a little note on there. And that's a gift. Simple. Cute. Really neat. And I think that it'll be appreciated. And it was handmade with love. Because it was. Alright guys. That's it for me today. Sorry I didn't go live. Don, if you were waiting on me, I really apologize. Because now it's like 20 after 9 and I feel really bad. But and I didn't take a picture of these. I'm going to have to unknot that and do that. But, you know what I mean. So, or maybe I'll just do a picture and say, if you want to see what's inside this box, go check out the video. Maybe I'll do that. I think that sounds good. Okay. So, thank you all for watching. Thank you all that are new. Thank you all that keep coming back. Don't forget to thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Like, comment. Leave me a comment. I always respond to the comments. So, hey, I don't know you're out there if you don't comment. I like talking to all of you. So, and remember, crafting's cheaper than therapy, and you get cool stuff. Take care, and see you next time.